What's going on, friends? I'm Actus XD. You're wonderful. If you're new, then welcome. If you're returning, then welcome back. Today, I want to get stuck into a bit of a discussion about things you can do before the 1.2 patch drops that are going to set you up either to make a great amount of gold or get ahead of the curve in terms of your character progression. Patch 1.2 is the most significant change we've seen to end game progression, and so there are a number of things that you can be thinking about doing now that are going to put you in a better standing when the patch drops. As soon as the patch releases, you can expect every item that's related to any profession basically to spike significantly in price. Players who are already at profession level 200 are going to be very keen to spam their aptitude up as quickly as possible to ensure that they're not only getting the rewards as they progress their trade skill aptitude, but increasing it as quickly as they can so they're getting to the better rewards, including craft mods and equipment patterns specifically. For that reason, the price of every profession related item is going to spike as people strip the trading post of those things so that they can use them as they level their aptitude. In fact, it's probably already started now. So you can either look to make a little bit of a killing by listing your profession related items on the trading post after the patch releases and not selling them now. Or if you're going to be thinking about doing the same thing yourself, you should be looking at what trade skills you're going to focus and then grabbing the mats to be able to get as much experience as you possibly can as quickly as you can so that you can be the one profiting from the rewards from the aptitude system. On the same lines as the trade skill aptitude system, historically or currently, the best three attributes to have on your tools have been increased yield, increased luck, and a chance to get Azoth when you harvest something or pick something. Do the thing with the tool. That third best attribute is going to swap, and now it's going to become increased experience when you harvest something so that you're getting more logging experience when you chop down a tree, that kind of thing, because like we're talking about, the trade skill aptitude system is going to heavily reward experience gain even at 200 and onwards, and therefore people are going to want to be getting the absolute maximum amount of experience possible. For that reason, if you are already level 60, you should be thinking about getting Orichalcum tools that have those three perks on them, as they will be cheaper now than they will be in whenever patch 1.2 releases. A new consumable is being added to the game called shards, and they drop from level 60 plus elite mobs, and they are item or weapon specific. So for instance, if you get a Great Axe shard, you will be able to use that when crafting a Great Axe. If you apply that shard, you can then guarantee a stat item on the weapon that you're crafting. To guarantee the stat, you will need 10 of the craft mods that you currently need. So for instance, if you want to add strength, you will need 10 iron battle medals. Constitution, you will need 10 iron guardsman's insignias. Therefore, you can expect the price of these craft mods to skyrocket in price as people are going to want to be using them more in these things which require 10 times the normal amount. So the two options here is if you're a crafter and you currently have low stock of these things, buy them now while they're cheap so you have them into the future. Or if you want to profit with them, then buy them now to sell them to crafters to use in the future. Two choices. Fancy. One last thing to note about shards is it looks like they're going to be tradable. So if you log into the game on patch day and you get a drop from one of these from a level 60 plus elite mob, get it on the trading post instantly if you don't intend to use it, because they will be going for a premium early on. Yep. Yeah, okay, I'll tell them. That was my mum. She said you have to like the video and subscribe and hit the bell notification, or I don't get a birthday this year. You know how historically you just run straight past silver, platinum, or gold ore because you can't be bothered mining it because it doesn't sell for anything? All that's about to change. So start mining it, start buying it on the trading post if it's relatively cheap on your server, because as of patch 1.2, you'll be able to use platinum ingots instead of star metal ingots to create orichalcum ingots. Therefore, the price of all the precious metals is going to go up significantly because presently they are a lot cheaper to make than star metal ingot. A platinum ingot requires silver and gold and platinum. So you can expect the price of all three to rise to become close to roughly equal with the price of star metal ingots and their respective tiers lower down. Not quite the same because they don't have the same extra uses, but the prices are definitely going to shoot up. If it is your intention to get your your expertise up as high as possible, as quickly as possible when 1.2 drops, then I strongly recommend, and this might sound a bit counterintuitive or something, I don't know, but going out and doing your daily elite chest farms and world boss farms now. The reason for that is because we get guaranteed expertise bumps when 1.2 comes out to compensate for this and make sure we don't all fly to 600 gear score like bang instantly. What's happening is they are reducing the chance of expertise upgrades to come from elite chests by a little bit and from named world bosses by a lot. And so gypsum is going to be on a daily cooldown, so you don't want to be using your daily cooldown gypsum that you have to go and farm and get and spend time and energy doing that to get from 530 to 550 gear score then, when you can go and easily farm it now, and then bang, when 1.2 releases, you'll be at 550, and using those daily cooldown items to boost from 550 up to 600 like instead of having to do the extra 20 levels. So counterintuitively, even though it's going to get faster in 1.2, it's going to be faster to do other stuff now. You know, those creatures that you get on logs and stuff that presently when they drop their epic, like, bodies or whatever, you're like, damn it, I wanted motes. Well, Uno reverse card or something. They made a change so that to create the potion you need to drink to get the gypsum from the high level mobs, you use well, it used to be 5 of each of those kind of elite epic creatures that you get. So like life moths and the earth shell turtle things and stuff. So stop wasting them on Arcana or just selling them for nothing or throwing them away or whatever anyone's doing with them, I don't know. But you need to start hoarding them because they are going to become a very useful resource. They have changed the PTR notes to reduce the amount you need to create your potion, but I don't actually know by how much. But certainly you're going to want to have a stockpile there so that you can make your pots every day for the gypsum. I think it's topaz gypsum. So keep your little creatures or go out and farm them or buy them if they're cheap on your server. Don't go crazy though, because you don't need like 10,000. All right, I need you to bear with me with this one because it's kind of complex and we're going to work through it together. Presently, no one bothers to do arenas, right? I know I personally have never done one. I haven't really encountered anyone who's like, sorry man, I can't come hang out with you. I'm off to do an arena. That's going to change for 2 reasons. Number 1, found in arena caches is going to be citrine gypsum. So everyone's going to want to do as many arenas as they can to guarantee they're getting their daily citrine gypsum. So they get that bump there. Reason number 2 is because increase the rewards for expeditions to further incentivize doing them. In addition to gypsum drops, each expedition boss will guarantee a random expertise bump. Note, arena bosses also guarantee a bump. 2 guaranteed expertise bumps from 1 arena. So all of a sudden, everyone is going to be wanting to do an arena, right? That's cool. What do we need to do an arena? We need arena orb. What do you need for an arena orb? Let's go find out together. To get any of the arena orbs, you need the following. So let's look at Siren. You need these things, but most importantly for our purposes, these bottom 3 things. 5 runestone, 1 energy core, 5 fancy shell. For Monoceus tuning orb, same thing. For Protector's tuning orb, same thing, just different event thing here. So each one, most importantly, needs 5 runestone. How do we create a runestone? First of all, we have to be 500, gee, that's high. We have to be 200 stone cutting, and we make runestones. To make 1 runestone requires, importantly for our purposes, 5 obsidian voidstone. How do we make obsidian voidstone? Step up. It requires 8 lodestone bricks and 2 lodestone. So that means to make 1 obsidian voidstone presently, we have a total of 2 lodestone required. To make lodestone bricks, step up again, we need 6 lodestone. So to make a obsidian voidstone, we now need 6 lodestone times 8, because we need 8 of them, plus the 2 that's required here, which is 50 total lodestone. Plus, we need 2 stone bricks. How do we get 2 stone bricks? Step up again. They require 4 stone blocks. How do we get that? Step up again, 4 stone. So we need 2 to make our stone brick, and we need 4 to make our stone block, and 4 here. So we need 4 times 4 times 2 is 32 total. So to make 1 runestone, we need 50 lodestone and 32 stone. And we know that for every one of these, we need 5 for a tuning orb, which means we need 5 times 50, and that's just to make 1 obsidian voidstone. To make 1 runestone, we need 5 of those. So that is 5 times 50 and 5 times 32, 250 lodestone and 160 stone to create 1 runestone, We need 5 runestones for any of the orbs, which is 1250 lodestone and 800 stone. Let me repeat, everyone is going to want one of these daily so that they can get in to do your arena to get you 2 guaranteed boosts, and you need 1250 lodestone and 800 stone. The price of those 2 things is going to skyrocket, let alone the fact that you also need an energy core, and to create an energy core, you need an elemental heart and an eternal heart, and both of those take a ridiculous amount of motes. The price of lodestone and motes is going to soar to potentially prohibitive amounts, and right now they don't go for a whole lot. So I'm going to do a specific video just on this because I think it's that important, but if you want to make an absolute fortune, go farm lodestone, bricks, and motes now, and do it absolutely non-stop until your eyes bleed before 1.2 drops. Or if you just want to guarantee that you're going to be able to get into as many arenas as you possibly can, go and buy this stuff now while it's still cheap before it goes like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos riding to the moon, for reasons passing understanding still. Last point I want to mention about crafting or professions, and I promise I'll leave that alone, is if you aren't already 200 in professions that you intend to focus on or you want to be your main professions, you should spend the time farming it now because, like I've said, all the prices of everything is going to skyrocket, and also you are going to want to be the one profiting from spinning that wheel at 200 and increasing your aptitude so that you're getting the additional benefits and either crafting with them or putting it on the trading post. So spend your time now, apart from the other 19,000 things I've told you to do, going and leveling your profession. If you currently have Genesis or Lazarus Instrumentality tuning orbs, stop using them. They're going to be a lot better in 1.2 than they presently are. A, the chests are going to be fixed. B, you're going to get guaranteed expertise bumps. And C, you're going to get gypsum, which is going to give you another guaranteed expertise bump. They're going to be a lot better in 1.2, so if you've got them now, stop using them. You can also get 2 free ones. Anyone can do it. You just have to do 2 quests. The first one is in Shattered Mountains, and there are a number of prerequisites, and I will leave a link to all of them down below with a short explanation in the description about how you get them. I will also link a great video from CGG explaining how you get these because it's a whole video in itself, and he's done a way better job than I ever would. But you can go get your 2 free ones. If you've got your own, stop using them. They're going to be a lot better. I see people in trade chat all the time, like trying to buy them, trying to sell them. I'm like, what are you doing? Wait, literally 1 week and they're going to be way better. So shut up. All right, my friends, we are at the end of my patch 1.2 preparation guide. If you've got any value out of this, or you've enjoyed looking at my shiny bald head and my change of costume, because I'm too unorganized to do 1 video in 1 day, then I beg you, urge you, I plead with you to hit the like button on this video. That helps this video get spread to more people, and it does me a massive, massive favor. Hit the subscribe button because you inflate my ego, and it also means you'll see more of my awesome content. And then hit the bell button next to that because then you'll be notified if I go live on YouTube, which I've been doing probably more than 5 times a week. I want you to join our community at Discord, which is linked down below. It's growing, it's awesome, and it would be better if you were there. Otherwise, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Thank you, I love you, and remember,